Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So before we go ahead and jump into today's video, I do just want to go ahead and spread some announcements. So right now there isn't really too much going on. The end of the season is happening within the next 2 weeks. The last tournament of the season will be on March the 31st. We do still have 2 more double points events happening for the season. We do have one happening this Saturday on the 23rd of March, and then the last one will be happening the last day of the tournament, or the last day of the tournament series, which is on March the 31st. The 23rd will be over at Collectible Exchange, and the 31st will be over at Gameology. These are both double points events. I don't know if we have any additional. I think we're going to be trying to do some additional prizing for people that win. Or we're trying to do some prizing for first. I don't really know what we're doing just yet. I think we're going to be doing some bags, I believe, maybe some cards. I'm not entirely certain just yet, but those are what's happening in the tournament series. Also, season 2 is just right around the corner. It will be we are looking at starting it up the second week of April. So keep your eyes out for that and the announcements. Also, Collectible Exchange will be moving locations. I do not have the information just yet to go ahead and provide to you all for the new location's address. But when I do get it, I will go ahead and share it to you all in, the preceding videos. And that is really it for the announcements. Thank you all again for jumping by. I hope you guys enjoyed this locals experience. And yeah, enjoy the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out a bunch. All right, what is up, everyone? So here we go with some locals footage from Gameology on March the 3rd. This was one of our double points events. And yeah, let's just go ahead and jump right into it. As per usual, we will be having this at 2 times speed, so that way we can go ahead and try and get through this as quickly as possible. This one does have a additional match on there due to one of the rounds concluding very quickly for one of the matches. So we just pulled over one of the other guys and was like, hey, go play on camera real quick before the round's over, because I believe they were in game number 3. So here in round number 1, I am going against the local hated one, Patrick. All right, once again, go ahead and comment down below. All my homies hate Patrick, if you all can. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and hop into game number 1 here shortly. I think we're just waiting for time to go ahead and get started. Pulling the Wang Hu right there is really nice. Probably one of my favorite reprints for the latest OTS. Super, and it's not worth like $15 like I believe the rares were before. So I go ahead and win the die roll. I'm gonna go ahead and go 1 for 1. I do believe I was playing Quick on this event. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and 1 for 1 get Treeborn. We're also going to go ahead and Foolish, send the shell. We're going to go ahead and shell effect and pay 500. We'll pay 500 again. Go ahead and grab another shell. And realistically, why I'm doing this is, 1, I get the Caius in the graveyard for Drill Warrior, and I also have the Treeborn in the graveyard, so I can go ahead and just make a bunch of just pushes and be able to clear my opponent's like monsters or back row with the Caius and the Treeborn. So, and then also just the constant recursion from the Drill Warrior is absolutely fantastic. So Patrick's gonna go ahead and open up Rhoda. He's gonna go ahead and search Stratos. Stratos is gonna go ahead and search Melissa's Edge, or right? I think it's Edge, right? Yeah, he'll swing it for 18. I'll take the 18. He'll set a back row. Pass. I'll draw. In draw phase, we'll go ahead and MST. Standby will bring my Treeborn. Standby will bring my Drill. Go ahead and grab the Caius. We're going to go ahead and tribute some of the Caius. Banish. Enter battle. 24. 24. Main phase 2, we'll go ahead and pitch a Dandy and just get our engine out into a staggering lead. All right, so we're gonna go ahead, special summon SWAT Frog. We're gonna go ahead and pitch a Treeborn. We're gonna go ahead and dump a Substitute. I assume Patrick's just gonna go, yeah, tribute. Oh, he's gonna tribute for the edge. He will swing into a Mirror Force. He'll settle back up, pass. We'll go ahead and draw. Standby. We'll bring back the Drill Warrior. We'll go out quick draw. We're gonna go ahead and go, I think we just go Drill Effect here. Oh no, he's gonna Threatening Roar. There you go, Drill Effect. Pitch the quick draw, pass the turn. Patrick's gonna go ahead and draw for turn. He's gonna go ahead and grab his Treeborn. Now he's gonna go ahead and tribute for Caius. Banish my Caius. I'll take 1,000. He'll kill a token. I'll go ahead and draw. We'll go Standby, bring back the Treeborn. Standby, bring back the Drill Warrior. We'll go ahead and grab back the quick draw. I think I just tribute for the quick draw here, right? I think that's what it is. Yeah, I do. We'll go ahead and synchro. We're gonna go ahead and make turbo. And then we're gonna swing in for 100, swing in for 24. We're gonna pitch the dandy and pass turn. Patrick's gonna go ahead and draw. He'll draw into the 1-for-1, and I don't think he really has anything to go ahead and prevent me from swinging in directly. So he'll go ahead and scoop it up and pass it over and give me the win there. All right, so we will take game number 1. Now let's go ahead and try and skip forward a little bit, get through this sighting here pretty quickly. And also, again, thank you all very much for tuning in. I hope you all are having a good week so far, and I hope you all had a good weekend. Don't forget, if you enjoy this kind of locals content, please go ahead and like the video, comment down below what are some of your favorite plays, or maybe what are some of your favorite techs that you are seeing people play. And I believe that's really it right now. I don't really have too many announcements outside of the end of the season is approaching very, very quickly. We do still have 2 double points events happening, one over at Collectible Exchange on the 23rd of this month, and then we're also having one on the 31st at Gameology at the end of the month. And then also Collectible Exchange will be moving locations very soon. So if you all have if you all go to Collectible Exchange, just know they will be moving locations. I will have some more information for that later on. And yeah, let's really just get back into the gameplay. So Patrick does go first. He'll go ahead and pass the turn. He'll go to me. I'll set a monster, set 2 background, pass. I'll Patrick will go in Heavy Storm. I'll chain Needle Bug Nest, Mill 5. Go ahead and start getting some cards in the graveyard. He'll go ahead and summon out an Ocean, swing in on the face down, which was a Sangan, and we'll go ahead and get a search and grab a Card Trooper. Basher will set 2 back row and then pass it over to me, I believe. Yes, so we'll go ahead and draw for turn. I'm gonna go ahead and set a monster and pass it on over. I do believe I'm actually kind of bricked up right here, so he will swing in. We'll go ahead and pop one of his back rows. We do mill a shell, which is very good for us, because it is going to allow us to go ahead and deck then, and also to go ahead and potentially make some plays. So we will go ahead and almost summon out the Card Trooper. We'll go Card Trooper effect to mill. We'll swing over the Ocean, and I believe we just passed there. Yes, we do. Patrick goes ahead and draws for turn. He is going to go ahead and set a monster and pass. We'll go ahead and draw for turn. We'll go ahead and pay 500 for our other shell, making sure we have both shells in the hand. Really nice that we did not draw into one of the other ones. All right, so we will go ahead and swing in. We will hit into a Treeborn. We will set a monster and pass it back over to Patrick. Patrick will go ahead and draw. He does draw into a Caius here, which is a little unfortunate for us. So he will go Standby main. He will go ahead and Tribute Summon. He'll go ahead and swing or Tribute Summon the Caius. He'll go ahead and banish a Raikou. He will go Miracle Fusion. He'll bring out his Absolute. He'll swing in. I'll take 21. I'll get a draw. He'll swing in for 24. I will eat the 24. And then he'll pass it over to me. We'll go ahead and draw for turn. I do have a lot of cards in hand, so I do got to think here really quickly on what is my best out, if even I do have one. So we will go foolish. We're going to go ahead and send a dandy. We will go ahead and bring out our 2 tokens. I think I milled 2 of my avarice this year. So I'm kind of just hoping to go, or that I don't mill another one. So I will go ahead and set a monster and pass it over to Patrick. Patrick will go ahead and swing in. We're just going to go ahead and keep on getting our fluff wall going. And, alright, we're going to go draw for turn. What gets us out of this situation? Alright, so we will go brain control here. We will go ahead and target the absolute. We'll go answer battle, swing over the Caius. What do I have in hand here is the real question. I don't think I have, like, I think I have like 1 or 2. Okay, so we will go ahead and tribute set for the Titanium to go ahead and clear the monster. He will go instant fusion. And then I think he does have the other miracle. Yes, he does. So that will be game. Yeah, I was mainly thinking, I was like, all right, well, hopefully he doesn't draw a monster. And hopefully he's kind of like bricked up right now and he can't do anything. But yeah, no, I don't think I saw a single tuner whatsoever. I didn't see nothing that I needed, and I had already milled both my avarices, so it was a little harder to go ahead and get some digging in there to get some of the cards I needed. So yeah, Patrick, go ahead and take game number 2 right there. We're gonna go ahead and get through this sighting. I will be going first, so we will go ahead and draw for turn. We're gonna go ahead and summon out Lone Fire. We'll just go ahead and get our Titanium on board. And I don't think okay, I do set 1 backer and then pass it over. So let's see, Patrick will go ahead and normal summon. He will go effect, tribute. Go ahead and bring out the Swap Frog. And then we're gonna go ahead and book it. Just so that way he doesn't get the recursion back to hand. And we can go ahead and like swing over it next turn. We will go standby main. We will enter battle. He will go Reigeki break. That is fine. We'll go ahead and set a monster here, do we? Yeah, we'll set a monster and pass it on over. He will go ahead and flip summon. I do believe on flip summon it does get the effect because it does say summon, but that could be like updated text if I'm correct. So I do think we ask the judge here real quick if he can go ahead and confirm. He does confirm, so we will go ahead and send. Ugh. And he's going to enter battle, swing. We'll Raikou pop it. And then we also hit a dandy, which is actually kind of neat. We do get soul release for our entire life savings, unfortunately. But we got our tokens, and that's all that matters. So we will go ahead and special summon out quick draw. I think we can go for, yeah, we're going to go for a Drill Warrior. We're going to go enter battle, swing in for 24. We'll go ahead and effect Beech. We'll pay 500 for shell. Grab another shell. And then we'll go ahead and pass the turn here, I believe. Oh no, we'll set a monster and pass. And Patrick will go ahead and draw. He does go get a... Ooh. He does go ahead and draw to a crow, but he does have the junk, so he will go junk. Go ahead and bring back swamp. He'll go ahead and swamp effect to bounce it to hand and then pass the turn. Standby, we'll go Treeborn. He will DD Crow it. We'll go standby Drill Warrior. We'll go ahead and grab back a dandy or a shell. We'll pay 500 for shell. Go ahead and grab our last shell. We'll go ahead and flip the Raikou. I believe we're going to go ahead and pop the back row here if I'm correct. And then we'll go ahead and mill. Well, not the worst of mills, but we'll go ahead and tribute for Kaius, hit the Treeborn, enter battle. Oh no, we're gonna go ahead and special and get our 2 drill warriors in rotation. And we'll go ahead and swing in for 24. And then we'll go ahead and effective banish. Patch will go ahead and draw for turn. He does draw to his other Treeborn, unfortunately. And this is where there was a bit of a misplay. The Treeborn was banished, but Patrick put it into his graveyard instead. So I don't think it changes much of the gameplay, unfortunately, but it does change the trajectory of the game a little bit, which is a little unfortunate. Yeah, I didn't catch it. When he brought it in, I was like, oh, he has a second one in there. Okay, but yeah, that was not the case. So I do think I'm thinking here what I'm going to grab back, since I already grabbed back the. I think I grabbed back shell. Oh no, I didn't grab back shell. I think I grabbed back it. What did I grab back? I saw I grabbed the card trooper right there. All right, so we'll go card trooper effect, mill for 3. Enter battle. Yeah, we're just gonna go enter battle, swing over the Kaius. Kaius go to grave. Enter battle, swing directly for 12. And then damage step, we're gonna go ahead and chalice my monster to go ahead and clear the yugioh. And then yeah, this is where like I saw and I was like, oh, where's the Treeborn that I banished? And that's when he goes ahead and tells me that yeah, he kind of misplayed and he could not have made that yugioh earlier. And I was like, all right, well, it's accepted game state, it's fine. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and enter battle, swinging for 12, and that would tribute the Kaius for itself, and then go ahead and deal lethal damage with the burn. Alright, and that is it for round number 1. Here we go into round number 2. It is me versus Albert, the owner of Collectible Exchange. I do believe I win the die roll here, I think. Not too certain. Alright, but here we are waiting on time. Albert doing me a favor and go ahead and showing us what he has in hand. Let's go ahead and take a check. Let's go ahead and pause that. So let's see, we got Gilman, we got Compulse, Diva, and Double Alias. It's actually pretty solid. Alright, pretty solid. Alright, so once again, we are just waiting for time to be called. So, yeah, go ahead and activate reasoning. He goes ahead and calls 3. We go ahead and mill, and then we go ahead and hit a Kaius. We'll go ahead and foolish. Go ahead and bring out our Danny, and just go ahead and get our whole engine online. We'll go ahead and quick draw, pitch a shell. We'll pay 500 for shell. Go ahead and grab another shell. And then we'll go effect banish, yep, pitch, grab another shell. And then we'll go lone fire, tribute lone fire, go ahead and bring out our other lone fire, tribute a token, and then go ahead and bring out Titanial. I drew the absolute nuts this game. Like, there's no question about it. This was just like all gas, no brakes. And then yeah, Albert's just like, yeah, I'm not clearing that with what I have. So he went ahead and scooped it up, which is a very valid strat. If you haven't really revealed to your opponent what you're playing, and you just see your opponent have just a little bit too much advantage to where like, even if I play through this, I don't know if I'm going to be able to, then it's almost always better to just go ahead and just scoop it up and like let your opponent kind of have to like guess on what you're playing, which is honestly what I'm doing right here. I'm like, okay, what are some generic cards that I can just go ahead and like side in here that should help me? I think I'm putting in like 2 chalices and 2 cyber dragons, I believe, from those 4 cards. Okay, so maybe I think now I'm putting in Actually, I'm putting a lot. So I think it's what, two Cyber Dragons, 3 Chalices, and put. What are some other? I think. Oh, I think I'm putting in the needle ceilings as well, just in case he's like plays like with like quick draw. I can I can get a bunch of tokens on board, so I can just go ahead and just clear out like the entire board if I really need to with needle ceiling. So I think that's another one of the cards I'm putting in. I'm not too certain, but yeah. All right, and let's go ahead and get through the sighting here real quick. All right, Albert will go first. So go ahead and Rhoda, Stratos, Alias. Set one back row and then pass it over. We'll go ahead and draw for turn. Set 2 back row and pass it on over. He'll go ahead and swing in for 18. We'll take the 18. He'll set a monster and pass. End phase, we'll go ahead and Dust Tornado the back row. We'll go ahead and set a monster, set a back row, and then pass it over. We're going to go enter battle, swing. I'll go ahead and deprison that. And I will go ahead and set a back row and pass the turn. We're going to go ahead and set more back row. And then we're going to go ahead and activate Morphing Jar and just go ahead and clear like a good chunk of his hand. Go ahead and get rid of that Solemn, and a Miracle Fusion is actually kind of huge. So we will go ahead and draw. He's going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and swing in. I'll swing into the DD Warrior Lady. I'll take a little bit, and then we'll go 1 for 1. Go ahead and grab back our Treeborn. We'll go ahead and pay 500 for Shell. And do I have anything to do here? I think I go for a single play, don't I? Oh no, we're just gonna go ahead and set some more and pass the turn. Man, Albert really drew into like all spells and traps. We'll go ahead and Raigeki Break on his attack deck of the DD Warrior Lady. And then he goes ahead and sets the field and passes the turn. We'll go ahead and draw for turn. Just go ahead and check in to see what is possibly in the graveyard. We'll go ahead and flip the Raikou. Raikou is fine. We'll go ahead and hit. We'll hit a Mirror Force, and then we'll hit a Dandy. So our board is a little clogged right here, unfortunately, but it is what it is. We're going to go ahead and activate Avarice. Go ahead and start getting... Sorry, moving C3 real quick. Go ahead and get an Avarice and go ahead and start replenishing our hand and just out-advantaging our opponent entirely. So we'll go ahead and draw 2. I think we're hoping to go ahead and draw into Kais or something like that. Just so that way we can go ahead and start clearing up some of the board. We do draw into a Kais. We will tribute. We'll go ahead and hit a back row. We will go ahead and hit a Hero Blast. He's going to go ahead and pop the Raikou. I believe we're just going to go ahead and enter battle here. Swinging for 700. Swinging in for 24. And we will connect. We're going to go ahead and set a card and pass it on over. So he does not have a water in the graveyard, unfortunately, right now for him. So he cannot activate the Miracle Fusion, but he will summon out Alias. It is successful. He will enter battle. He'll swing over the Morphing Jar. I'll go ahead and take my 12. He'll set 2 more background and pass. We'll go draw for turn. We'll go ahead and enter battle. We'll go ahead and swing over the Alias, which is fun. We'll go ahead and deal that 500. We'll go Soul Release. He will go call. Go ahead and grab DD. It looks like he's going to grab DD Warrior Lady, or what is he going to grab? Yeah, he'll grab DD Warrior Lady. We'll go ahead and banish to all the monsters. And then we'll go ahead and pay my way for Shell again. Just go ahead and keep on getting all the uses we quite possibly can. Let's see. What do we have? Do we have anything in hand to make a play right here? We are in main phase 2, unfortunately. Then it looks like we're just gonna go ahead and set a monster and pass it on over. And yeah, Albert's just gonna go ahead and scoop it up right there. He doesn't have really anything to go ahead and like really much to go ahead and do anything, and like we're drawn into nothing with spells and traps with me having like that much advantage is actually wild. So it is what it is. We go ahead and go ahead and 2-0, and then I do believe we're gonna go ahead. Yes, here we go. This is still the same round, so this is round number 2. This is Jose, number 2 on the leaderboards, versus Fink, a small up and comer. And this is their game number 3. All right, so Fink is over here playing Black Wings, and Jose, I believe, is playing Light Swords. So Fink will go ahead and summon up the Shura, go ahead and set for back row, pass it on over. We'll go ahead and activate charge, mill 3. Go ahead and go for a Raikou. And do we set the Raikou here? We do, and then we set a back row and pass it on over. If he has Icarus, he has Icarus. We will go ahead and swing in on the Shura. We will go ahead and mill. We'll mill Honest. A little unfortunate, but we will go ahead and activate Decree. The Decree will eat a Solemn. We will summon out Lila. We will go Lila effect. Go ahead and target Jane. Jane summon will be successful, actually. We're going to swing in, and that will go ahead and eat a Mirror Force. And then we're going to go ahead and pass it back over. We can go ahead and Soul Release. We'll go ahead and chain the Gardena. And yeah, we'll go ahead and Soul Release, hit the graveyard. We'll go ahead and summon out the Loot. Swing in for 14. And that will be blocked by the Gardena. We will go ahead and Heavy Storm. And we'll go ahead and go into the Starlight Road, unfortunately. So we'll go Foolish, pitch Wolf. Wolf will get Bottomless. Every trap imaginable that you would need right there is just in that back row. That is insane. So now we're going to go ahead and pass the turn. We'll go ahead and take 14. We'll go ahead and not swing in for 25 just in case there is the Gores. We will go ahead and summon out Garoth. We'll swing over the Clute for 450 and then pass it on over. Let's see, we're going to go ahead and set him off here. Pass it on over. We'll go ahead and draw for turn. We'll go ahead and summon out the Lila. Lila effect pop the back row. And then we swing in on the face down here, putting our opponent to 3 darts. That is a very genuine question to ask right here. Would you all do this? Would you swing in and give him a 3rd dart and then know that you don't really have a response if dad does come down? So let me know down in the comments below what y'all would do in this situation. All right. So Jose is doing a big thing right here. I think he's wondering himself, if he has the dad, do I really want to attack, or do I just want to keep on bluffing like I have Honest? So we will go ahead and enter battle. We'll go ahead and swing over the Stardust with the Honest, and then we'll go ahead and mill. And then we'll go ahead and mill 2, and then we'll go ahead and draw a card, and then pass it on over. All right, I think we'll go ahead and draw for turn. We're going to go ahead and go standby main. Now, what are we going to do here? All right, so we're going to go flip up Shura, summon out Bora. We're going to go swing over the Lila, and then we're going to get the Shura effect. We're going to go ahead and grab Gale. And then I don't think we're going to do anything here, right? Yeah, we're going to enter battle, swing in, put ourselves at 3 darts. We'll go ahead and pop, and then we'll go ahead and synchro. We'll go ahead and make a Armor Master, and then we'll go ahead and pass it on over. So Jose does have Chaos Sork in hand, and I believe here he's just forced to go ahead and burn it. Yep, he's forced to burn it. Go ahead and banish the dad, and then pass the turn because I don't think he has another play, unfortunately. Yeah, we'll go ahead and pass turn. Well, swing over with the Armor Master, set a back row. Pass. We'll go ahead and summon out the Lila. We'll go effect. And then I do believe. Oh, wait. We'll go ahead and pass turn. We're going Allure, the Blind Allure. We'll go ahead and summon out the Blizzard. We'll go ahead and bring out the Bora. We'll go ahead and bring out a Yugioh. Swing in for 20. What is it? 25, right? Yeah, we'll swing for 25. Bring out the Trag. Swing over the Trag. We'll go ahead and draw for turn. We'll go ahead and over summon the Lila. Enter battle, swing over the Trag. Set a back row, pass, end phase, build 3. We'll go ahead and stand by way. Ooh, sorry. I just woke up a little while ago, so yeah. We're gonna go swing over with the Armor Master. And then swing in for 28 with Yugioh. Pass the turn. We'll go ahead and draw. And yeah, that will be it. Fink goes ahead and takes down Jose in the double points event. Get wrecked, Jose. All right, so here we go. Going into round number 3, we got Sean versus Pete's. Let's go ahead and get through the sighting as quickly as possible. All right, so Sean will be going first. So go e-call Stratos. Stratos most likely search alias and then set a back row and then pass it on over. We'll go ahead and set to back row, set a monster, pass it on over to Sean. Sean will go ahead and draw. Go ahead and summon out Diva. Diva effect. We'll go ahead and grab Gilman. We will go ahead and grab Gilman. We'll go ahead and synchro for 5. We will go ahead and make our android. Enter battle. Swing. We'll go ahead and Icarus attack. Tributing the Shura. Hit the 2 monsters. And then Sean will pass it over to Pete. And Pete will go ahead and draw for turn. He's going to go ahead and activate Yada. I'll go ahead and summon out his Blizzard. Blizzard effect. Go ahead and grab Shura. Go ahead and enter battle. Swing in for 13. And set a back row. And then pass the turn. We're going to go ahead and stand by main. We'll go ahead and Miracle Fusion. Go ahead and bring out our Absolute. And then we're going to go ahead and summon out our alias. We'll go enter battle. Swing in, and it will be another Icarus attack. Black Wings can be quite annoying. And now we're going to go ahead and summon out Blizzard. Blizzard will go ahead and grab another Shura. And now we're going to go in synchro. Go ahead and make Arm Wing. Swing in for 23. And then we'll go ahead and pass it on over. Sean will draw. We'll go ahead and activate another Miracle Fusion. Go ahead and bring out Absolute. Summon out another alias. Swing in. It will eat the loot. And then we'll swing in for 19. We'll go ahead and draw for turn. Set to back row and pass it on over. Sean will go ahead and draw. Summon out Diva. Diva will go ahead and grab another Gilman. Swinging for 600. We will go ahead and walk into a Mirror Force, unfortunately. And then we're going to go ahead and pass the turn over to Pete. Pete will go ahead and summon out a Gale, swinging for 13. And then pass the turn. We'll go ahead and activate E-Call. We'll go ahead and grab Stratos. We'll enter battle. And it will go into a deep prison, which we do have the Gemini Spark for to go ahead and pop the Gale. And then we'll set a background and pass it over to Pete. Pete will go ahead and draw and pass it over to Sean. Sean will go ahead and draw, activate another Miracle Fusion. And then we'll go ahead and swing in for 25. And then we'll go ahead and pass it over to Pete. Pete will go ahead and draw. We'll go ahead and activate Brain Control. Swing. We will deprison our own Absolute. We'll go ahead and summon out Honest. Honest will go ahead and swing in for 11. We'll go ahead and return the Honest to hand. Pete will go ahead and draw, set a back row, pass. We'll summon the Honest, swing in for another 11, and then pass it on over. And then we'll go ahead and activate Yana, go ahead and draw 2, set 2 back row. And then we're going to go ahead and shoot Sean. We'll go ahead and spin back the Honest. But Sean does have to upstarts to go ahead and see if he can draw into what he needs. So we will go Heavy Storm. Go ahead and hit the back row, set a back row, and then pass it on over. Pete will go ahead and set a monster and pass. We will go ahead and summon out the Honest. Honest return the hand, pass it over to Pete. Pete will go ahead and MST. And then we're going to go ahead and value effect. And that will be it for game number 1. Pete taking game number 1 versus Sean. All right, let's go ahead and get through the sighting. Sighting is taking forever for absolutely no reason. And Sean will go ahead and go first. He'll go ahead and T-set and pass it over to Pete. Big think on turn number 1. We'll go ahead and summon out Shura. We'll go ahead and specials out Bora. We'll go ahead and swing in with a Shura. We will go ahead and swing into a Snowman Eater, which will pop Shura. And then we'll set 2 back row and pass it over to Sean. Sean will go ahead and summon out the Alias. And then we're going to go ahead and Gemini Spark on the Bottomless, which will go into an Icarus, which will go into a Compulse, or no, Compulse was not used. All right, so we'll go ahead and set a back row and then pass it over to Pete. He will go ahead and summon out a Blizzard. Blizzard will go ahead and grab out the Shura. We'll swing in for 17 or 13 again. And then we'll synchro and go ahead and make Arm Wing, set 2 back row and pass. We will go ahead and activate Duster. We will hit the D prison back there. Now Sean will go ahead and normal summon the Alias. Gemini Spark hitting the Arm Wing to draw a card. Set 2 back row and pass it over to Pete. Pete will go ahead and draw, set a back row and pass. We will go standby main, activate Rhoda. Rhoda, go ahead and grab Stratos. So Stratos, go ahead and grab an Alias, I'd assume. Oh no, we're going to go ahead and grab Ocean. That is fine. Do we enter battle here? We will. We'll swing in for 18. And then we will pass the turn. Pete will go ahead and draw to a back row, set it, pass. Sean will go ahead and enter battle and swing in for 18 again, which will connect. And then we'll set a monster and pass it over to Pete. Pete will go ahead and draw for turn and activate Yana, and then we're going to go ahead and MST, hit a back row. And then we're going to go ahead and blind Allure here. We hit 2 spells and traps, and then we'll go ahead and pitch them both. Sean will go ahead and swing in for another 18, which will connect. And then we'll go ahead and pass it to Pete. Pete will go ahead and summon out Shura. Shura will go ahead and eat a Bottomless. The Bottomless will go ahead and get my bodied. The Shura will swing into a Blizzard. The Blizzard will go ahead and Shura will swing into a Snowman. The Snowman will pop Shura. And that is it for game number 2. Heading into game number 3 here with Pete versus Sean. All right, signing did not take a million years this time. Oh, okay, yep. All right, so Pete will be going first. He'll summon out the Shura, set a back row, and then pass it on over. Sean will go ahead and summon out the Alias. Alias will go ahead and swing. We'll go ahead and Clute. And then we're just going to go ahead and Honest on top of that. And yeah, we're just going to get that nonsense out of here. We'll set 2 back row and then pass it over to Pete. Pete will go ahead and draw for turn. We're going to go ahead and activate another Yana. Yana will go ahead and draw into something. I guess not. We'll go ahead and send monster. Set 3 back row and then pass. We will go ahead and swing in with the Alias to the face down, but it will eat a D prison. And now what will Sean do? He'll just go ahead and pass the turn over, I think. Yes, he will. And we're going to go ahead and Icarus attack for Sean's life savings. And then we'll go ahead and draw for turn. I have no idea what just happened right there. Pete summoned a monster and then put it back to hand. Oh, I think he tried to special summon Cyber Dragon right there. Alright, so we're gonna special summon. Yeah, special summon the Cyber Dragon, special summon the Dad, and then we're gonna compulse the Dad back to hand. So we'll swing it for 21 with Cyber Dragon, and then we'll go ahead and pass it over to Sean. Sean will go ahead and draw for turn. Set a back row. It will go ahead and be a D prison. Go ahead and banish the Cyber Dragon. Sean will go ahead and draw, pass. He will go ahead and summon out Blizzard. Now we're gonna go ahead and bring out a Catastor. Big thing going on here, I believe. Okay, so we're gonna special summon out Dad. We're gonna swing it for 22, swing it for 28. We're gonna pass. We're gonna go ahead and draw, and then Sean will just not draw into anything, and Pete will get the win. All right, and we're gonna go ahead and head into round number 4 here. We have Pete versus Carlos in round number 4. Looks like, let's see. I think we're waiting on time to get called for the round. So that way we can go ahead and start. And there it goes. All right, Pete won the die roll, so we will go first. We are going to go ahead and activate Whirlwind. Summon out Shura. Shura will go ahead and search out Galoot, most likely. Yes, it will. And we will go ahead and set a back row, an additional back row, and then pass it on over. Draw phase, we will go ahead and dust shoot. Then we'll go ahead and chain the MST. We'll go ahead and hit a bottomless. So now, what are we gonna spin back? I assume we spin back the Diva here, most likely. Yeah, we're gonna spin back Diva. Because all the other ones benefit you because you have Shura. So it is what it is. So we will go ahead and set T-set and pass it on over. We're gonna go ahead and summon out the Bora, and then we'll go ahead and dust the Whirlwind. We're gonna enter battle, swing over with Shura. We'll go ahead and Shura effect will activate, but it is chain link 2. So we'll go ahead and bring out Pyramid Turtle. And now we're gonna go ahead and bring out we will bring out a Vayu. We'll swing in with Bora, dealing a little bit of damage, and then effect. We'll go ahead and grab most likely Goblin Zombie, I would assume. Yeah, we'll grab Goblin Zombie. And then main phase 2, we're gonna go ahead and synchro for 5. We'll go ahead and grab. It's either Catastor or it's gonna be it's either Catastor or Android. Yeah, we're gonna go Android. Go ahead and grab ourselves a Dice Level 600 on the end phase. If we'll go ahead and set a back row. End phase 600, pass it on over. We'll go ahead and draw for turn. Set a back row, set a watcher, and pass it on over. Alright, so we'll go ahead and draw for turn and go enter battle. Swing over the Goblin Zombie. Goblin Zombie will go ahead and grab Plague. And then Shura will go ahead and grab Gale. Alright, so we'll swing in. We'll hit the Tomato. Tomato will go ahead and grab what are we gonna grab here? Are we grabbing Goblin Zombie again? Ooh, or we can grab Sangan. Wait. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh my goodness, we can grab Sangan, go, what is it, Book of Life, a Goblin Zombie, and then summon out Plague. And, oh wait, no, that's right, Gale still gets to attack. That's right, never mind. Never mind. I was like, oh my goodness, we can make a 9 right here. We can make the Mistworm, but no, that's not going to happen. All right, so we are going to go ahead and grab the Diva off of the Sangan. And what are we doing here? Are we going to set it back row or are we going to pass it over? Okay, never mind. We're going to go ahead and synchro. We're going to go ahead and go for Stardust. And then we're going to go ahead and do... Okay, we are going to set it back row and then pass it on over. We will go ahead and draw for turn. We're going to go ahead and summon out Diva. Diva will go ahead and grab Diva. We will go Book of Life. Targeting Glamazabe. I believe we either target the Gale or the Vayu. We will go Synchro. I assume we're going to go ahead and make Brio. Yes, we will. Gammon Zombie effects. Go ahead and grab Bazooki. We'll go effect. Go ahead and bounce the Stardust, I assume. Yes, we do. And then do we get Mizuki effect here? Is the question. I mean, we also do have ooh, wait, no. We can actually pitch Plague right here. We could hit what? Both back row. Well, no, we can hit one back row. And we have already used our normal summon. So it depends on what we're gonna possibly play into here. Yeah, we're thinking here of whether we want to go in like Stardust, if we want to go in Thought Ruler, or do we want to like spit out another 6, or how are we gonna do this? Okay, yeah. Yeah, we are gonna synchro. We'll go ahead and make we're gonna make Colossal Fire here. We'll go Bazooki effect. We'll go ahead and target Goblin Zombie. Enter battle. We will swing into a Mirror Force, and we do have the Starlight Road for the Mirror Force. Yeah, we'll go ahead and swing in with the Colossal. It will eat a D Prison, unfortunately. That will set it back row and pass it over to our opponent. Our opponent will go ahead and draw for turn. And we know the last card in hand should be the, what is it? The Plague Spider. Alright, so we're going to summon out Bora. I don't think this is too hard of a think right here. Like whatsoever. Massive think. Absolute massive think. Ginormous think at 2 times speed. Okay, so yeah, we'll brain control. We'll grab Stardust. We'll swing in for 600. We'll go ahead and grab our Zombie Master off the effect. We'll go ahead and swing in for 18, swing in for 25, and then we'll pass it on over. We'll go ahead and draw for turn. Let's see. How are we gonna play this? We do still have quite a bit of synchros. I don't believe we know what the last card in hand is. We have not seen a Colute yet, so we're gonna go. Oh, okay, we're gonna summon out Gale. Gale effect to have the Shura, and then we're gonna swing in over the Shura, and we'll go ahead and pass the turn. I'll go standby raid. We'll go enter battle swing. We will go ahead and mirror force. We're gonna go ahead and activate whirlwind. Summon out Colute. Colute will go ahead and grab a blizzard. But I do not think that's gonna matter because this is what we go zombie master, summon, pitch to plague, zombie master, summon. Yeah, we're definitely pitching the plague here. I think it's like, what are like? I think the thing is like, do we have lethal here? Is the question. Like that's what we're searching for right now. Is do we have lethal? Because we're pitching the plague, but it's like, what are we grabbing with with that pitch? Are we grabbing it? Okay, so we are gonna go ahead and grab the goblin zombie. So we're gonna go synchro for a 7. We will go ahead. I don't think we have another target for the goblin zombie. I don't believe we do. Oh no, we do. Oh shoot, we have that, and we have another. We do have the Reaper. Okay, so we will go ahead and bring out that. We're gonna go enter battle. Swing for 400. Swing for 25. Swing for. Yeah, swing for 25. Swing for 25. So Pete's pretty low. Unfortunate part about those calculators is I can't see the life point totals too well, but summon out Shura. So right here there was a bit of confusion. So he summoned out the Shura, and then he pointed to Shura and was like effect, and didn't call out the whirlwind. But then when we're like, which one did you say? He was like, I called the effect of whirlwind, and I pointed to it, and I was like, and I was over there sitting next to it, and I was like, I don't think it was clear. Actually, let's go ahead and just scoot back real quick. Let's see. Okay, so he originally pointed to effect of this and then went to this. So that's what it was. Yeah, so he goes summon, then he goes effects, and then he points to Shura. So that was the confusion part. Because he said effect and pointed to this, and then after that he went to this. So that's what it was, but it's fine. He goes ahead and takes game number 1. Going into game number 3, or game number 2. Carlos will be going first here. We'll go ahead and set a back row and then pass it on over to Pete. We'll go ahead and Pete will go ahead and activate Whirlwind, summon out the Bora. It will eat a Bottomless. We will go ahead and activate a Heavy Storm. We're going to go summon out the Gale, swinging for 13, set to your back row and pass. We're going to go ahead and draw for turn. We're going to go ahead and summon out the Sirocco. We'll go ahead and affect the Pump. Attempt to swing over. We're going to go ahead and activate Ultimate Offerings. Go ahead and tribute for the Caius. We'll go ahead and burn him for 1,000. We'll go ahead and enter battle, swing in. It will eat a Mirror Force, unfortunately. And then we're just going to go ahead and pass. I don't know what play that was right there, but we're going to go ahead and summon out Blizzard, swing in. It will eat the Swift Scarecrow. Amazing tech right here. Like, I think Carlos is one of the few people that I've seen actually play this card. And it's It's actually kind of wild. All right, so we'll set a monster and then we'll go ahead and pass it on over. And Pete will go ahead and draw. We'll go ahead and enter battle, swing. Snowman will go ahead and pop the blizzard. All right, we're gonna summon out a blizzard. He's trying to special summon a blizzard, which cannot happen. We'll go ahead and set a back row and then pass it on over. We're gonna go ahead and normal summon the plague. We'll go ahead and synchro. We'll go ahead and make, we'll make Android. Enter battle, swing. We do have the Colute right there. All right, so we'll go ahead and pass it on over. We'll go ahead and draw. We'll go ahead and swing into a Swift Scarecrow. We'll set a back row and then pass. We're gonna go Icarus attack. The edge phase to go ahead and pop the 2 sets. We'll go ahead and set a back row and then pass it on over. Carlos will draw. And then pass it on over. Pete will go ahead and draw, set a back row, and then pass. We'll go ahead and draw for turn. We'll go Dust Tornado on the ultimate offerings. And then we'll go ahead and pass it on over. Riveting gameplay, right? It was unfortunate. I think both of them were not drawing like jack whatsoever. All right, so Pete will draw. Do nothing. Carlos will draw. Does he do it? Okay. Oh, we're gonna summon out the dad. That will eat a solemn. Okay. Let's see. Do we have anything else outside of that? I don't think we do. All right, we'll go ahead and pass the turn. We'll go ahead and draw. Activate heavy. We'll activate road. Road will go ahead and grab Stardust. We're going to go ahead and activate a lure. Go ahead and banish Shura. Set 2 back row and pass. We'll go ahead and draw for turn. Enter battle, swing. We'll go ahead and take the 25. Set a back row and then pass it on over. Set a back row and pass. We'll go enter battle. Or no, we'll sub out Diva. Diva, go ahead and grab another Diva, I'd assume here. Yes, it will. Yeah, and then we'll swing in, and that will be it for game number 2. Carlos takes game number 2. All right, let's go ahead and skip through the siding. All right, Pete will go first, set 2 back row, and then pass it on over. Carlos will go ahead and draw for turn. Summon out Goblin Zombie, enter battle, swing in. And then we'll go ahead and mill. Ooh, not something you really want to see, especially if our opponent has a blizzard, unfortunately. Kind of want to hit those traps off the top of the deck, not the monsters. All right, so we'll go ahead and pass it over to Pete. Pete will go ahead and set 1 monster, set 2 additional back row. Pass it over to Carlos. Carlos will go ahead and draw. He'll go enter battle. He'll just swing in. And then we're going to go ahead and activate Icarus attack in response. And we'll go ahead and get our Goblin Zombie effects. Alright, so we'll grab another Goblin Zombie off the Goblin Zombie. We'll go ahead and set T-set and pass it on over. Whew. So Pete will go ahead and summon out a Colute, swing in, take 500, and then Blizzard effect will go, or Snowman effect will go ahead and pop the Colute. We'll go ahead and stand by main, summon out Goblin Zombie, enter battle. We'll go ahead and swing in. We do mill a Blizzard off the top, which is pretty good. Pretty good. We'll set a back row and then pass it over to Pete. Pete will go ahead and draw, set a back row, and then pass it over. We're going to go ahead and draw for turn. Stand by main phase. We're going to go ahead and summon out Plague Spreader. We're gonna go ahead and synchro. We'll go ahead and make a. Oh, we're gonna make Gaia, and then we're gonna go ahead and get our search, I believe. Yes, we will. We'll go ahead and grab our search. Most likely grab Mizuki here, or are we grabbing Zombie Master? Okay, we are gonna go ahead and grab the Mizuki. We'll set a back row and then pass it over to Pete. Pete will go ahead and draw, set a back row, and then pass it on over. We'll set a back row and then pass it on over to Pete. Pete will go ahead and draw for turn. We'll go ahead and pass it on over. Let's go ahead and draw, set a monster, and then pass it on over to Pete. And Pete will go ahead and activate a lure. Draw 2. We'll go ahead and banish. We'll banish. I think it's Dark Armed, right? Yep. Now we're going to activate Whirlwinds. We're going to summon out Shura. Shura will be... Is it successful? It is successful. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and search out a... Okay, we're going to search out the Gale. Are we going to special summon out the Gale? Yes, we will. We'll special summon out the Gale. We'll go on priority effect to go ahead and have the Gaia. We're going to go enter battle. We're going to swing. We will Mirror Force that. Do we have the response? We are going to go ahead and Solemn the Mirror Force. So yeah, the attack will continue. We'll go ahead and get a effect. Sorry for the yawning. This one is a long one. We'll go ahead and grab the value off of the Shara. We'll go ahead and swing on the face down, which was a tomato. And we'll go ahead and grab the Sangan. They did reach time. I don't remember who won. I think Pete lost because of the Solemn right there. So yeah, that was a little unfortunate. All right, yeah. So Pete did lose. So Carlos did win that one. So here we are. We got Fink over here on the right versus Carlos over here on the left. Let's go ahead and get through the sighting here really quickly. We're not signing, but the the start of the game and whatnot. So I think we'll go ahead and summon out Shura, Whirlwind, set 2 back row. Carlos will go ahead and set 3 back row, set a monster, and then pass it over to Fink. Fink will go ahead and draw. We're gonna go ahead and summon out Bora here, I assume. Never mind, we're just gonna go ahead and enter battle. So we'll go Shura over the tomato. Tomato effect trigger first. So we're gonna go ahead and grab. Yep, we'll go ahead and grab our Goblin Zombie, and then we're going to go ahead and grab our Gale. Will the Gale swing over? Yes, it will. We'll go ahead and take another 200. We'll go ahead and search out. We'll go ahead and grab... we will grab the Plague Spreader. All right. We'll set a background and then pass it on over. We're going to go ahead and draw for turn. Yeah, we'll set a monster and then pass it over to Fink. Fink will go ahead and draw. We're going to go summon out the Clute. We'll go ahead and Clute search for the Blizzard. And then we're going to go ahead and synchro for a... We'll go ahead and synchro for Bryonic Bounce. We will go ahead and activate Ultimate Offerings in the battle phase to go ahead and pay 500 to set a card. Pretty much shutting down any play that's really going to happen right there. So we'll go ahead and go ultimate offerings effect, I believe right here. Yeah, we'll pay 500. Or is that just from earlier? Okay, I think that was just from earlier. Yeah, you're just letting them know like the light points out. Yeah, or no? Okay, so we'll pay the 500 here. We'll pay 500. Or we'll pay, or no, we'll normal summon, pay 500. Bring up Ryo. Any response to this summon, because it does not have priority, we will go ahead and bottomless, and we will go ahead and dust into the other back row, which was another bottomless. But we will go ahead and get our search. We'll go ahead and grab back our zombie master, or we'll go ahead and grab zombie master. Do we pay another 500 here? Yeah, we'll pay 500. We'll go ahead and effect. Go ahead and pitch Mizuki to go ahead and grab our. Oh, we're gonna grab Goblin Zombie. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go Book of Life. Ooh, okay. We're making a huge push. Huge push. I think Carlos put the wrong card in the graveyard. He put the ultimate offerings in the graveyard and not the Book of Life. I don't know if that's gonna matter. Oh no. I think it does matter. Or it could matter. That's a big whoops. It's a huge whoops. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and bring back our plague. We'll go ahead and flip up the Spirit Reaper. We're gonna go ahead and go. Alright, we are gonna go ahead and make a 6. Or no, are we gonna make an 8 here? That's the real question. Are we making an 8? Okay, no, we are gonna go for a 6. We're gonna revive King Hades. Enter battle. Swing over the Brio. We will go ahead and take the Brio. We'll swing over. It will eat a Colute. And we will go ahead and get the effects. We'll go ahead and grab our other Colute from the deck. And then we'll go ahead and pass the turn. No, Carlos! You put the wrong card in the graveyard! Oh, man. Alright, we're going to special summon out the Gale. I assume... Gale. Okay, we're going to go Gale to half yugioh. Oh, let's circle into our own yugioh. I think we just go into Armwing here, right? Oh, that's not even gonna matter. Yep, that is gonna be it for game number 1. We'll get through the sighting. Let's see. We are gonna go ahead and set up Echo and then pass over to Fink. We will go ahead and activate Whirlwind. So I'm not sure. We'll go ahead and search. Swinging for 18. 18 will connect. We'll go ahead and we'll set a background and then pass it on over. We could, I mean, I know, what was it? We do have the Black Wings 8R extract. Yeah, so break a shoal. Do we swing in for 18 here for like almost a guarantee? Or do we special summon out the Gale and then go for a little bit more damage? Okay, so we are going to special summon out the Gale. We will compulse. We'll swing in for 13. Tribute for Caius. Get rid of the Whirlwind and then set it back around and then pass it on over. I think he did send the Swift Scarecrow, which is actually pretty dope. Alright, so we'll summon out the Shura. Special summon out the Gale. We'll swing in, we'll Scarecrow that one, and then we'll take 100 off of the swing over the Caius. We'll go ahead and draw for turn. Set about monster, and then pass it on over. We'll go ahead and summon out the Bora. Bora will go ahead and enter battle. Swing. And then I believe we popped a Blizzard here, right? Yeah, we pumped blizzards, that way we don't get halved. And then we have the Scarecrow, so then our opponent doesn't have Colute. Alright, so we'll set it back out and then pass it on over. We'll go ahead and draw for turn. We will go tribute for Caius. We'll go ahead and hit the Shura, but we'll get bottomless. We'll go ahead and enter battle, swing in for 17. We'll go Swift Scarecrow that. And then we'll go ahead and pass the turn. We'll go ahead and draw, set a monster, pass it on over. We'll go Blizzard effect, go ahead and grab Gale. I feel like we do it. Well, it doesn't really do much. Okay, so we're gonna go Black Rose effect. And Black Rose will go ahead and blow up the board. And then we'll go ahead and pass the turn. We'll go ahead and draw, set into back row, and then pass it on over. We'll activate Whirlwind, summon out Colute. Colute will go ahead and search out Blizzard. We'll enter battle, swing in. We do have the second Swift Scarecrow for the swing. We'll go ahead and draw, set a monster, and then pass it on over. We're gonna go ahead and summon out the Shura. Shura will go ahead and grab Bora. We'll go swing in with the Colute. We'll go ahead and search out Goblin Zombie. We'll swing in and we'll Scarecrow it. We'll draw for turn. We drew into a okay, we drew into bottomless. It's like a turn too late, unfortunately. Set a back row. I feel like we set the monster. Yeah. Yeah, we set the monster. We had the Scarecrow for the Shura. It's just unfortunate that he does have the fucking Blizzard in hand. Alright, so we are gonna go ahead and summon out the Bora. Or we'll go ahead and grab, I assume, another Blizzard. Oh no, he's gonna grab a Colute. Okay. That is fine. We'll go ahead and enter battle here, I assume. We'll Swift Scarecrow the Shura. We'll go ahead and swing over and go ahead and deal a little bit of damage. And then we'll go ahead and hit for 14. We will go ahead and grab Mizuki with that. We'll swing in for 14. We'll pay ultimate offerings. Go ahead and bring out the Mizuki. We'll continue the attack. We will Colute over it. We'll go ahead and trail 11. And then we'll pass the turn. We will go ahead and draw for turn. We're going to go Mizuki effect for the Plague. Plague will go ahead. Or not Plague, for the Zombie. Or Goblin Zombie. We'll swing over with Colute, go ahead and clear it. We'll go ahead and grab Zombie Master. Are we gonna pay 500 right here? Alright, we're gonna deprison. Oh, we're gonna deprison the Shura. And then we'll Swift Scarecrow the Bora. Okay, we do have a Calm Pulse in that. Okay, we're gonna summon out the Blizzard. Blizzard is gonna go ahead and grab Bora. We'll send it back row and then pass it on over. We'll go ahead and draw for turn. We're gonna go summon out Zombie Master. We're gonna go ahead and effect. And yeah, that will be it. And Fink will go ahead and take the double points event. So once again, if you all enjoyed these videos, please do go ahead and leave a comment down below. And don't forget to go ahead and like the video. Also, subscribe to the channel so that way you guys get notified whenever I go ahead and upload some new content. And yeah, that will be it. Take care and have a good one.